What's up, guys? It's the King of What's Left here, and we're going to do another beer review. Because of the season, I decided I'm going to do a whole bunch of pumpkin ales just for the next few week or two. That's basically what I'm going to be focusing on when I go to any place that sells beer. So today, I'm going to be reviewing Smuttingnose Brewing, their pumpkin ale. Let's see. Yeah, it just says ale brewed with pumpkin puree and spices. So, not really catchy of a little sub-name or whatever that is. Words. It looks a little like something down there. I don't know. Is this bottle conditioned? I don't know. It doesn't say this bottle conditioned. So, let me see if we crack it open. Nice golden color. So right now I don't really have the best lighting here to show you, but it's a really nice golden color. It's nice. The head's solid, not very big, but solid. I'm getting a good amount of spice. A little bit of pumpkin. Not a lot. But, I mean, really, when you have, like, pumpkin pie or pumpkin bread or anything, it's really the, like, the allspice and cinnamon that you taste more than the pumpkin, I think. So, and that makes sense that the spices are more dominant. It's very sweet. Almost candy so. Candy-like. On the taste, I'm getting the pumpkin way more than the spices now, which is good because I was in a discussion. A friend of mine and my old English teacher went to a beer and wine festival here in Hunter, New York, and we tried 2 pumpkin ales, and both were very good, but the 2 of us were, my teacher and I, were down the middle of which one we preferred. The one that he liked better was, I can't remember the name, but it was a more well-balanced pumpkin ale. Like the malt, the hops, the spices, the pumpkin were all nicely balanced together. And it was really good. It really was. My personal favorite was from Brooklyn Brewing, their pumpkin ale. Because to me, you tasted everything, but the pumpkin was like really in your face. It wasn't as well blended or as the other one, which I preferred more because as much as I like all those flavors in unison, to me when it says pumpkin ale, I want pumpkin to be the star. I want everything else to be, supporting cast. This is more my liking because the pumpkin is really coming out on top. Is it the best pumpkin ale I've had? No, not not quite. It wasn't expensive. I mean, for a 6 pack, it was average, like $8. But that's to be expected. This is the first beer I've ever had by Smuttynose, so I am looking forward to trying others by them. I mean, it's worth a try. I would definitely recommend trying it, but I don't think this is going to be my go-to pumpkin ale for the season. But that's just me. I personally have had better, but it's definitely a good beer, and definitely a one worth trying. Just remember, I mean, if like I was saying before, if you're into the beers, a pumpkin ale that's more well-rounded of everything, then you might not like this one. This one, pumpkin is the star. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do what I did with the Sati in the last review, and I'm gonna go basically just sip on it for a little bit, and then come back in about 20 minutes and do a little post-show wrap-up, and tell you how it tastes then after it's opened up a bit. So see you then. Alright, so we're back here. It's been about 30 minutes. I said earlier that the spices were more dominant on the nose, but the pumpkin is really caught up. So let's see how it tastes now. It's gotten much sweeter. The pumpkin is even more pronounced. And so are the spices. I'm getting clove. Mainly. So it's gotten quite a bit better. So another one of those beers you might want to let it sit for a little bit before you drink it. You don't have to, though. I mean, it's better now, but it's not ridiculously better to where you'll notice too much of a difference. So you could drink this right out of the bottle or let it sit. Doesn't matter. So yeah, I stand behind what I said. I would suggest this to try, but I personally, for my preference, probably won't pick this up again. Alright, so in the spirit of trying to come up with some form of a rating system, I haven't really decided how I want to rate things. So right now I'm just going to go simple with a 1 out of 10 scale. 10 being epic, 1 being Budweiser. So I'm going to give this a 6. It passes, but just barely. It's a great effort, and like I said, I'll recommend it. So that's that. Bye-bye!